everyone, my name's Miranda, and today I'm here to review a fantabulous book, and that is A Week of Mondays by Jessica Brody. This book just came out, and I feel like it's one that's flying a little under the radar, but when I saw the cover and read the premise, I was really intrigued to read it, and I have to say, it was really cute. Such a fun summery read, even though it doesn't take place in summer. So the basic premise of this is that this girl, Ellison Sparks, has the worst day of her life. She takes a horrible school picture, bombs her class vice president speech, she gets a ticket for running a red light, and then to top it all off, her boyfriend, her gorgeous rock star boyfriend, breaks up with her for no good reason. So what's a girl to do? Of course, she falls asleep wishing that she could get a do-over on this whole day and make it perfect and make it so her boyfriend does not break up with her because she thinks that is the catalyst of all these horrible things. And lo and behold, when she wakes up the next day, it's Monday again, and proceeds to be Monday for a full week. She now has 7 chances to try and get this day right, and I really did like the premise of this. I mean, obviously it's nothing new if you've seen the movie Groundhog Day or anything like that, but I like the... Something just fell out and I thought it was a spider, but it was my bookmark. Woohoo! Not a spider. So it was just a really, really cute book. I definitely like the premise. Like I said, I haven't seen Groundhog's Day, but it's exactly like that, of trying to get the days right and realizing after that you can never really get a day right. And what I liked the most was how different the days were, in that Ellie was kind of trying to do things she thought would make things better. So like one day she tried to dress really sexy and think that would get her boyfriend back. And there's one thing that I haven't even mentioned yet that is so adorably cute about this book, and that is Owen, Ellis's best friend since she was a little girl. And Owen is the best friend I think we all wish we had. He's just so funny and effervescent, and he's always trying his hardest to cheer Ellie up, and we see throughout all the days when she continually can't make it go right, he always does something different, like something completely different to try and cheer her up, but it always works, and I think that shows what a great best friend he is. And I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but I think you could read along the lines of what is going to end up happening here, because I knew from like page 2, I was like, I know what's gonna happen. I think it was just overall a really cute novel, and I think it's one of those ones, like, it's cute, but it also has a really good message. It kind of reminded me, I guess, of a Morgan Matson book or something like that, where I really like how fluffy and contemporary her books are, even though this one also has the aspect of repeating days over, which isn't a real thing at all, I hope. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if this is like the 3rd Monday you guys have had in a row or something like that. You poor, poor things. I intentionally posted this on a Monday too, so props to me for actually following through on my plans. But aside from that, like, Morgan Matson's books have that very kind of, they have the fluffiness, but then they also have these life lessons. And this is another book, I feel like it has that life lesson where it's adorable and you're awing and you're cooing at things that happen because it is adorable, and there was a lot of cooing. Trust me, the coo scale was off the chain, but I can't believe I just said off the chain, oh my gosh. But it also has some really important lessons. And that 7th and final Monday, I feel like it was one of those books that, like, I was actually like talking to myself as I'm reading it, which makes you look like a lunatic, but you know what I mean, when like something happens and you just can't hold it in. It was just really cool to connect with a book like that, because usually contemporaries, you read them, they're fluffy, they're cute in the moment, but then they're kind of throwaways. This one I think is just a really good lesson, and it's also very entertaining. It read very much like a movie, especially in the setup with the whole Mondays, like the first Monday, the second Monday, and every chapter title was based on a song, so I like that too. And I could just see it very much so like along the lines of the Duff movie, even though I didn't like that movie, but just like kind of like a quirky little fun movie, and I really like that. I think it should definitely be turned into a movie. And all the Stranger Things fans out there, let me just tell you, Owen, Ellie, and her boyfriend Tristan, her rocker boyfriend, I kept picturing them. Okay, so Owen was Jonathan, Ellie was Nancy, and Tristan was Steve, and that's all I could picture, and it makes the book so much better. So if you have read that, like, not that it's a bad book, but it just like elevates it to oh my goodness status. So if you have read this book or are planning on reading it and like Jonathan and Nancy, picture that in your mind, and I guarantee you this book will be like, you'll be like, oh, this is what I wanted the end of Stranger Things to be like. So that even helped even more. And overall, I just really love this book. It had great lessons. It had great relationships. Her parents' relationship with Ellis, her sister's relationship with Ellis is really sweet and very developed, and you see how it changes throughout the different Mondays, and I like that. Then, of course, we have her relationship with Tristan, and what I liked about Tristan is, like, he's not necessarily a super bad, like, a-holy douchebag. He's just, like, kind of stuck up in his own world and has his own issues, but at the end of the day, it's not like he's someone that, like, you're like, oh my gosh, why is she with this guy? So you can kind of understand it, which I like that. And then Owen and her relationship is just, like I said, it's just like, it's cute as best friends. Like, it's what you want in a best friend. They're just adorable the way they can read each other's minds and finish each other's sentences and know exactly what the other one needs and have these silent conversations. It's just really cute, and it's great to see the development of Ellis throughout these different Mondays and throughout the whole book, and I just really, really liked it. The thing I could say that I wish is not even like a bad thing. It's just I wish the ending had been a little longer just so we could have seen more of it, because I feel like the payoff was so little for what we were waiting for so long. Like, it ended and I was like, oh no, that's it, I want so much more. So I would have liked just like maybe 10 more pages, not even a crazy amount, just something a little more to give us a little more of a conclusion, I feel like. So we'll see. We'll see. It's definitely a standalone, so we're not, I don't think, getting it anymore, but maybe we'll get a small short story one day or something. That would be really, really cute. So I definitely love this book. It's one of my new favorites, one of the best books I have read this year. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's amazing. It's fantastic. I love it, and I have a new OTP from it, not saying who it is. So I think that's about going to do it for this review. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also comment down below any thoughts you have on the book if you've read it or are interested in reading it. And also make sure to subscribe to my channel down below to be told when I make all sorts of new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!